Hey gang, DVD collector back in the movie room. Welcome back to the Movie Reviewers 100. As you know from watching other videos for this week, it's a special time. We're remembering Paul Walker. So first and foremost, rest in peace, Paul Walker. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of his movies. I do enjoy Joyride, and I did enjoy Guilty Pleasurely, the Fast and Furious series, but never really got to know him. I'm going to go back and watch some other stuff now, thanks to the videos on this channel and some other memoriam type videos out there, and give him another chance and watch some other stuff. But it doesn't take away from the fact that he was an actor. He was special to a lot of people. He was a father. He was a son. He was a person, and he was a great person. If you go back and look at all the stuff he done, he did a lot more off screen than he did on screen. He was a great humanitarian, an awesome person, and my heart goes out to his family. So anyway, we've decided to do a special week where we're going to honor Paul Walker, and everybody chose a movie. I chose one that a movie that I really enjoy, but that he's not in that much. A lot of the stuff I didn't own, or would have been taken by people that come before me in the week. So it didn't really matter, because when it came down to it, I chose Flags of Our Father. Very minimal part in this. Actually, he plays a very kind of controversial part in this, and doesn't even it doesn't even happen on screen. It's more or less off screen. But basically, it's about the raising of the flag at Iwo Jima. It's directed by Clint Eastwood, who is probably my second favorite director of all time. I love Clint Eastwood. I love everything he's ever done or been in. And I own everything but, I think, Tarantula that he's in, and Rawhide. But as far as the director goes, I think he's top notch. He's got very, very good storytelling ability. One thing that stands alone in a lot of Eastwood films is the music. And he either writes or produces, or his son does, a lot of the music. And this one's no different. The very subtle jazz, piano, guitar throughout the film just brings it down a level from where it's balls to the walls action, the war, blah 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 blah, to the subtleness of the guitar and the piano, mostly guitar in this movie. Clint Eastwood is one of those directors that I will watch anything he does, and this was no exception. Now, Paul Walker's in this. Paul Walker plays a person that is said to have been in the flag raising, but he was not in the documented picture flag raising, and that brings controversy to the group that's going around the United States. The whole movie focuses on there's a flag raised, a picture is taken of that, and these guys are instant heroes because it gives hope to the United States, the people back home. So the government decides to exploit this and try to use it to sell war bonds, which are needed. It's an essential part of the war effort. So they pick out the people that are in there, and Paul Walker's character, he plays a guy named Hank Hansen, I believe, is not in the picture. He was one of the guys that originally raised the flag. This flag that they took the picture of was actually the second flag, because the battalion commander wanted that flag for their battalion, and not to let some senator, congressman get his hands on it and hang it on his wall. So they did a bait and switch, flipped the flag out so the battalion could have it, put a second flag up. The second flag is the one that these guys got their picture taken of. So they just went with that. And the guys that were there, in the moment, told the wrong name, and they just went with it. And that's Paul Walker's character. And this movie tells about when they get home, and it's more about their life on the I don't want to say tour, but I think that's basically what you can call it, the tour to get war bonds, and how they go from city to city trying to sell this. And it's just their interconflict between the three. They all know the truth that happened. And in the end, I don't want to ruin the movie for you. I want you guys to figure out what all happens towards the end of the film. It's just kind of a gist of what it's about. And it's a really, really good feel-good movie, to finally see it all wrap up, and I love war movies. I love Clint Eastwood movies, and maybe this will spark an interest in Paul Walker for me. So I'll go back and watch some of his other stuff, and I'm sure you'll figure it out if I like it or not. So, till next time, guys. Once again, rest in peace, Paul Walker. Thank you for everything you've done for the world. And that's it. So watch everybody else's videos this week, and let me know in the comments what you think of Flags of Our Father. So, till next time, later.